everybody's on. Is everybody on? Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Bum, bum. Is it loaded? Okay, let's see. Is it on?
Oh, geez.
Uh-oh. Oh, they didn't come on? Oh, I think it's on. Hello?
No. Can you
Oh, there it is. All right.
All
right, we about to load up. I know
crazy.
The world's going crazy. Nothing working. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Let's see where we are. Come on in here. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome back. I know you seen us yesterday at 8 p.m. If you didn't, we come on every day at 8 p.m. only for 10 days. Only up until the 25th, and then we might work something out. Anyway, who are we? We are Sean
and Michelle Clark. I'm his wife.
And we are the owners of Double Dutch Aerobics. However, we are also the host of the Jumpin' Juice 10,000. Tell them about the 10,000, babe.
So the Jumpin' Juice 10,000 is a 10-day juice cleanse where we just have juice, which is fruits and vegetables through a juicer for 10 days. No food, no tea, no coffee, no smoothies, no mint, nothing but water and fruits and vegetables through a juicer, not a blender. So we do it with 10,000 people. We have a Facebook group. And during those 10 days, we go live with someone who has healed themselves naturally from something, meaning, and doing it with God's food, which is fruits and vegetables or raw fruits and vegetables or juicing, but they healed themselves naturally. And we do this to keep you encouraged and to let you know healing is possible and feeling amazing.
And I don't know if you know, but our goal is to get 1 million people juicing at the same time.
Yes.
We're going to do that this year. We're going to do this before 24 is over because y'all going to tell somebody to tell somebody. Somebody need a healing.
Hello.
Don't get me to preaching. I said somebody because trouble don't last always.
Trouble don't last always.
All right, so we're also Double Dutch Aerobics. So Double Dutch Aerobics is a 60-minute, 8-step formatted class where we do exercises inside the Double Dutch.
So it's the first ever workout class based in Double Dutch.
It's the only one of its kind, and the only studio in the world is in Atlanta.
However, you can teach the class. We teach the class. Class is always led by an instructor, either ourselves or a certified Double Dutch aerobics instructor. If you ever want to teach the sport of Double Dutch or teach a workout class based in Double Dutch, you would get certified.
So, look, listen, we're going to get right into this.
We're going to get right into it. What's today? Day what?
Oh, it's day 5. If you're on day 5, let me see you type in 5. If you're on day 5, let me see you type in 5. But if you just started, let me see you type in the day. How many days you've been juicing? How many days have you been juicing? Type it in. Put it in the post. I'm sorry, I get hyped. I'm hyped.
Guys, we're halfway there.
We're halfway there, y'all.
We're halfway there.
Uh-oh, I see 5s.
Yeah.
Okay. I see 5s coming in. I got 5 on it. Got 5 on it. All right, look, listen. We're going to introduce our guest today. I'd like to say that she juiced the pain away.
Ooh, I
Come
love
on.
that, babe.
Come on. I worked on it. That's pretty good, right?
I think
Juice the pain away.
You're so smart.
Oh, thank you. I's kind. I's smart. We are introducing Kai. We're going to bring her in here. She's from Chicago, but she out in Inglewood.
Always up to
what's going on?
Good, okay? How y'all doing? It's day 5. Let's get it.
I'm so excited, right? Kai, I'm surprised you're not working out. Every time I see you,
let me tell y'all, I was supposed to be at a tennis mixer right now, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go afterwards. You right? But instead, I'm gonna go salsa dancing. Instead, that's what we're gonna do.
I love it.
You be going hard in the gym. I'm like, oh man, let me get out of here. Keep working out. Let me get out of this house so I can get going.
Very motivating.
I see Michelle at those 5 a.m.s. I see you.
Because otherwise, they get suggested me. Yeah.
12 is better for me.
12 is better for him. Yeah.
So,
we
always ask, what was it like growing up? Like, how were your eating habits? What was life like growing up? Like, what did you eat? How did you eat?
So basically, eating habits was clean your plate. We always talk to clean our plate, and that's something that I actually suffer from now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Is like trying to finish that plate. So, things that we do as a child and things that you can't have and you're not around the people who are parenting you and you get somewhere else, you're going to eat it all up.
Right. All of it.
All of it. All of it. So I was introduced, my mother, she cooked Italian food, Mexican food. She used to go like, she wasn't traditional. And she was around, she always loved cookbooks. She still loves cookbooks, right? So my mother would try recipes. She was a baker. She would bake stuff for our
Ooh.
school projects or whatever. But, so it
Oh, you
wasn't
had
always this. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
It's funny because I have that problem of cleaning my plate.
We both.
And even with our children, I'm like, listen, if you guys are full, stop eating. You don't have to finish your plate because I don't want them to develop that habit that I had. I would even finish the food and be like, I didn't really like that.
We both, me and
Why do I do that? I don't like the food, but I gotta finish it because it's in front of me.
It's programming. It's what you would grew up to say. Don't is kids starving in Africa or whatever, whatever the case may be. But clean your plate, eat your vegetables. You got to eat everything on that plate.
Right.
In my stomach or the garbage, it still ain't going to them. So I don't understand what that was about anyway.
Right.
What?
And then I watched a documentary on Netflix about the blue zones, and it was like areas around the world where people lived up to 100, but a lot of people. And so I think it was Japan where they had like a 70-30 or an 80-20 rule, and it was like when they are 70% full, they stop. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, that was one of the places in Japan that did that. Yeah.
And I would say, I'm not full. I could keep going.
I know.
Because it tastes so good. You can keep going because it tastes so good.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish this off.
Oh, right. 70-30 rule. So you ate everything in your house: dairy, pork, beef.
For sure. Part of them, how many food groups is it? Whatever the food groups is that you learn as a child, that's what you eat. You drink your milk, you drink your this, you drink that. Next thing you know, we lactose intolerant, shouldn't be, drinking or eating dairy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's programming. Right. It's programming.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I don't know what I want to talk about first because there's a before and after picture on our flyer.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to talk about that now or after. What should I do?
We can talk about that now.
You want to talk about that now?
Okay.
So that's how you grew up. So what was your diet like as an adult? And how did you feel with that diet?
Well, I've gone through different phases when I meet certain people. So let's say like I met my cousin's boyfriend in 1990. I gained weight after high school. I stopped dancing because I'm a dancer. And so I gained weight after high school. And he took me up to like Centinela Park and we did the hills. So he was my first trainer. I quit smoking. I ate 1 meal a day. I fast on Mondays. That was my thing for a period of time, and then through the course of my adult life, I've met people at work, like my friend MJ. At that time, she was vegetarian or vegan. We would drive everywhere and have vegan and vegetarian food. So I did it for a short period of time. And then my sister, she's been vegetarian for like 16, 18, 20 years, something like that, right? Oh, wow. But although they are, you still have to do it on your own. I went on sugar control in 2007. I stopped eating fast food, period. Fast food meaning like your Del Tacos, your Kentucky Fried Chicken. I stopped eating that fast food. And even though, so my kids were about 7th grade or something at that time. So even though I tried to go to healthier fast foods, like the Baja Freshes, like the health, what I thought was the healthier fast food. How about
like Chipotle? Like Chipotle.
How about
like
that?
a Chipotle.
But before it was Chipotle, it was Baja Fresh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've tried things over the years. Go ahead.
How did you get to your before picture? And why did you want to change? What led you to want to change?
Right.
So in 2016, I was going to Weight Watchers. So I've been active even as a big girl. I was nearly 400 pounds. So even as a big girl, I was on a tennis team. I was going to dance classes. I got videos from dance classes where I'm a big girl and I'm dancing. So I thought it was a groin injury, but it wasn't. It was actually bone on bone and severe osteoarthritis. But how I got to that weight, I don't know. And in Weight Watchers, they asked me, "What is your why?" Or they asked
That's
me,
right.
"Wait, no." They asked me what was my threshold, and I said, I don't have one." And that was the saddest thing because my friend Sunny's mother, her threshold since high school has been like 10 to 20 pounds. She's the same size since high school. And I didn't have a threshold. I ate,
Right.
and when you a working person and you working and you making money, you can eat, you can just buy. I'm a fashionista. I would just buy bigger clothes that fit me and still rocked it. So I've had people tell me they didn't know that I was that big. My friend Sunny told me, "I didn't know you were that big." My cousin Huey told me, "I didn't know you were that big," because I've been the same person all this time, lovable or
Right.
whatever. They didn't look at me in that way, except for my one friend named Femi. So in 2015, I was talking to him through FaceTime. He moved from here to North Carolina, and I had to reach for something on the other side of my bed, and I rolled. And he said, "Kai, you look like that person from that TV show." I knew exactly what TV show he was talking about. I knew exactly what TV show he was talking about. He was talking about My 600-Pound Life.
I knew
That's
it.
I knew
I knew
it.
it.
exactly what he was
I knew
talking
that's what
about.
you talking about.
That's
That's
exactly
my
what he was talking about. Right. So he told me the truth. He told me the truth then. But that didn't change until a couple years later when I couldn't walk no more, when I had to use a cane, and then sciatic nerve pain. So then I had to get a hip replacement because I was trying to run a half a marathon, and I had to tap out when I joined a run club because it hurt so bad. And I tapped out of dance class, and I tapped out of joining the run club. So that's when I said, "Okay, I'm going to have hip surgery." They told me I had to lose 20 to 40 pounds to have the hip surgery. October 2017, 25th. And guess what? I did not lose the weight. They canceled my surgery. So now I'm still immobile. I am disabled. I'm on a cane for a year. I am disabled. And I decided that day that I was going to get the gastric sleeve. I said, because I'm too active. Even though I'm a big girl, I'm too active. And
right.
so
Yeah.
my year of 50, which was 2018, I was supposed to go to Ghana. And I decided to cancel Ghana and give myself the gift of wellness. And I had two surgeries that year. I had the sleeve and I had the hip replacement. So I can, lose the weight to have the hip replacement. So I don't take mobility for granted. I don't take this life for granted, period. Period. Because I've been disabled and on a walker. That sciatic nerve pain, the 3 months leading up to my hip surgery, I was on a walker going to work. I was on a walker going to City of Lights Jazz Festival in Las Vegas. It was so convenient. I put all the chairs and stuff on the walker and walked in. But anyway,
So what is sciatic nerve? What is that? What is that?
that sciatic nerve pain, it goes from like your lower back, the top of your buttocks, and shoots all the way down to like the bottom of your
Mhm.
thigh. And it could get you so where it can drop you where you can't walk, period. It's a shame. It flared up again this year. That's the reason why I joined Jump and Juice.
And
That's
that's
exactly the reason why I joined. I had low
good.
back pain and I had sciatic nerve pain that flared up again. I said, I got to do something. I'm too active. I got to do something to get rid of this doggone sciatic nerve pain and the low back pain because I was in a lot of pain and I don't like taking meds.
Me either.
Now,
And
do
that
you?
good.
No, go ahead.
No, you got it.
Do you know why you were in pain? Did you relate it to anything? Like, what made you decide to do the juice cleanse for your pain relief? What made
Right.
you go that route?
You trying anything? You
That's
trying
right.
anything? I went plant-based the day after Super Bowl. So I got sick. I got sick after my birthday in November. I got sick again.
What year was
The,
this?
the this year I got sick. I got sick
Okay.
in November of last year, and I got sick the day after Super Bowl, and that was the day I
Oh,
decided no more meat for me. I was already watching like Dr. Bali Price's videos for the last
yes.
6 months because I had started with my trainer last year in May. And your trainer asked, what do you have going on? What do you want to work on? And so I told her, oh, I want to work on my gut. And so she said, oh, well, that's food. Like you can work out You know that's food.
It is.
You know it's food. So I lost 100 pounds from the gastric sleeve in 2018. And last year in July, I got back up to 275. Yeah, I was like, nah, nope.
Whoa.
So I was pushing. I was going, my trajectory was going back up.
Right.
And I was like,
yeah.
nah. I was still working out, but I'm a foodie. I'm addicted to sugar. You know, I got a sugar addiction. I got a food so it was just hard until I was watching Dr. Bobby Price's videos. My friend Danny introduced me to him. And so I was watching his videos for months. I would wake up to podcasts. I wake up to podcasts. I wake up to videos. I watch what I want to watch. I don't watch TV in that way. I watch what I want to watch. And so, right. And so the day after Super Bowl, I must have had 5 pieces of chicken wings on Super Bowl, and I got sick the next day. And I said, I'm done with meat. I'm done.
That day.
The day after Super Bowl, I'm done. Done. So I went plant-based.
So then how did, go ahead.
So have you ever done a juice cleanse before?
Yeah, I've done a juice cleanse, but not in
No, like a 10-day juice cleanse. Like how?
No. I fasted before. I try to do Ramadan, and that's rough for me. I could probably do it now because I'm more disciplined, but I've never gotten into a whole month of Ramadan. But no, I haven't. I haven't done a juice cleanse. No. I've done a fruit cleanse. My daughter designed this fruit. It was a fruit cleanse, and we did fruit where we had ice. We made bowls, we made smoothies, we made stuff, but it was a fruit cleanse. It wasn't a juice cleanse. It was a fruit cleanse. So you eat and you drink your fruits and vegetables. So no, I have not done it. Yeah, yours was the first juice cleanse that I've done.
All right.
I know. That's what I wanted to hear. That's really what I was getting to.
It is. I had to think back. Like, no, I fasted before that, but not a juice cleanse, not a 10-day juice. No. Plus, you have to have the right tools. You got to have the right tools.
Yeah.
I started off with a Breville because of my friend MJ at Toyota. She had gotten one, so I started off with a Breville. Then I went to a Breville centrifugal, which is the fast one. Then I went to an Amazon masticating because they told me I got to get a masticating one. So I went to an Amazon because I didn't want to spend the money. Then last year, I saw my cousin had an Omega. I was like, oh, I'm going to get this Omega. So I got the Omega.
Y'all got the Omega. She had the Omega.
So I started off with y'all 10-day juice cleanse with the Omega. And I saw that Nama. And then on day 6, I decided to extend the 10-day to 30 days.
Come on,
somebody. It's my first juice cleanse ever, but when I got that Nama, I said, "Oh, we going 30 days." I was listening to all the testimonies. You guys have amazing people on sharing their journeys and their testimonies.
Yeah.
And the guy who's Polynesian down in New Zealand, him and his brother did it.
I think he was in Australia.
Australia. Yeah. I'm listening to all these different
diabetes, sleep apnea, all of it.
I'm listening to all these people, and I said they were talking 60 days and 30 days. I said, I think I can. I know I can do it, and I did it for 30 days.
Okay, so before we talk about going from 10 to 30, we're gonna have to stop you right here on the Nama. Is that Nama the bomb? No,
that
for
Nama
real.
will change your life. The Nama will change. It changed my life.
The Nama J2.
Yes, Nama J2.
Yep, the Nama J2, you can get it at namawell.com. It's right there, namawell.com. And you can use our discount code Sean Michelle 10. Yeah. That's Sean Michelle 10. The reason why we are telling everyone to get the Nama, because it's just like Kai said, it will literally change your life. I had the Breville. Michelle had the Omega. Yep. We're not using either one of them.
I gifted mine.
My Breville burnt out, and Michelle is right up on the countertop. Yeah. She's not using it anymore. Ever since that Nama came in, I'm telling you, get the Nama juicer, invest in it. I promise you, it'll change your life. You know what it is about the Nama? It makes you want to juice.
That's why.
It does.
It makes you want to juice so easy that you be like, why not?
But guess what makes you want to juice more?
What?
So when I got the Nama, I bought the Nama, right? And I got it. So I got 10% off. Then I
Yeah.
saw those batching accessories. So I went back
Come
in
on.
to buy the batch. Well, guess what? I used your discount code and got it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh." I bought all kind of accessories for this damn Nama.
To me, the batching is what got me. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
changing
Michelle
out.
does. Yeah,
The batching got me.
that got
It
us.
is
That
the
that
truth.
was the one that.
It is the truth. It is
Yeah.
the
'Cause my-
truth.
My wife is very frugal. She's very she wasn't gonna buy that juice.
I
I'm
was
gonna tell you
not-
that right now. She wasn't gonna buy it.
I wouldn't. It would have took
She
me
was
a
like,
minute.
Sean, we shouldn't buy. I said, listen, that was what I always say this. We would do the 60-day juice cleanse. We were on day 6. My juicer burnt out. Her juice is too slow. I don't have the time. I said, I need something efficient, fast, and
He asked me, but he was gonna do it anyway.
I was like, Michelle,
know.
because I knew sometimes you know a little better.
Yeah.
I knew once that Nama came in that she wasn't gonna use her juicer.
And he was right.
And I was right. She ain't used that thing ever since. That's another thing you said. The discount code is for everything on the website.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know. I
Yep.
thought I struck gold again. I said, "Oh, they don't know what I'm doing," and I just went ahead and bought.
You can get 10% off of your whole order. So you can get the Nama accessories, everything, and hit that 10% and bang,
Yes.
gone.
But let me get back to it. So you said you decided to do a 10-day juice cleanse with us. You had never done a juice cleanse before.
Mhm.
Was that juice cleanse hard for you? And physically and emotionally, how did you start feeling on the 10 days that made you want to extend? Because you did complete the cleanse.
Yeah, you did.
So what
Well,
made you want to extend, and how are you feeling physically and emotionally during that 10 days?
So let's just talk about the sciatic nerve and the low back pain. I got rid of that on
Yes.
day 3.
Day 3?
Wait a minute. Kai, stop right there.
Day
Because I
3,
stopped
my
everybody
sciatic,
on it. Say that again.
day 3, my sciatic nerve pain and my lower back pain was gone. Day 3.
Day 3.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that a thing? And that's how that's a
I just want to. I'm not cutting you up, baby.
Yeah.
Don't forget. I just want to sit there for a minute because I want everybody to hear that. It don't take long. And
If people don't know, that pain ain't no joke. That pain
the
is
pain
no
is
joke.
no joke. And it ended on the 3rd day of the 10-day juice cleanse. You gotta be careful. Guys, we're gonna say this every day. Listen, you don't have to suffer.
You do not have to suffer.
You don't have to suffer. You do not.
No,
Stop
I didn't know what it was going to do. So I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. So even though, I mean, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have high cholesterol, and I don't have diabetes, I never have. But despite me not having those things, I've had blood clots, I've had hip replacement, I've had gallbladder removal, I've had sciatic nerve pain. You know, I've had these things that have happened to me. I don't have those other ones, but I've had stuff that affects my mobility. And I'm so active, and mobility is everything to me. I don't take walking, I don't take nothing, I don't take anything for granted like that. And I move every chance I can get.
No, I was
okay. So I'm sorry, because
no, day 3. You know what it points out, and this is a message to me too. But I'm saying it out loud because I need the message, and maybe you'll hear the message. What it's saying is that every bite truly counts.
Yes.
Meaning we think, oh, that little piece ain't doing nothing, but clearly, if in 3 days of not having the little thing or the little, it does make a difference.
It does.
You understand? It does. Like that little bite of the meat or that little bite of the dairy. That bite is hurting us. Do you understand?
Really
That's why when we
is.
let go of it completely. It's like we always say, the first thing we always tell people is, if they want to heal anything, is to let go of dairy. Dairy is the devil.
Dairy
and
is
then
the devil.
Dairy is so sneaky that you have not let go of dairy unless you did it intentionally.
Yeah.
Like you don't make a mistake and not eat dairy. It's not like, oh, no, I don't really eat dairy. Oh, yes, you do. Unless if you don't if you're not a person that reads the back.
If you're not reading the back, you're not avoiding it.
I couldn't say why dairy barbecue chips. I can't get it. Why the things? Why?
Why is it in spaghetti sauce?
Why?
What?
It was sheep milk. Mind you, if you asked me and my husband if we drank sheep milk, we would have said no. But we was having the Publix regular tomato sauce.
Regular.
And it has sheep's milk in it. But from where? That's
Sheep's
why
milk?
sheep's milk. You could have interviewed. If you would put us on a lie detector test, we would have said, no, I swear, we don't drink sheep's milk. But we didn't know because you really think, why?
Right.
Why is sheep's milk? Where did you get sheep's milk from? Why would you put it in tomato sauce? I can't understand. Barbecue chips. Where'd the milk come in the barbecue? What?
Why?
Why lime Tostito chips? Lime Tostito chips?
Y'all must like chips like me. I like chips
Yeah.
If you read the back, it's just when I first became vegan, I was reading the back of everything, and my mind was blown at how much is in stuff.
Yeah.
Like how much is in stuff. But I'm only saying if you can heal in 3 days, it means that the bites that you have during those times, they really matter.
Mhm.
They really matter. You
Right.
can't
I
just.
agree.
They're very
I
effective
agree.
because of 3 days of not having.
3 days.
Let me
You
tell
listen.
you this though.
Go
I
ahead.
went to Zanzibar and Kenya just a few weeks ago.
I saw the
So
video. I was
I
watching the
went for
video.
3 weeks, so I cheated. I'm gonna let everybody know I cheated.
Oh,
I was a calamari and bread pudding connoisseur. That is what I
yes.
was. That's what I used to be. So fresh fish is so plentiful out there, right? And I was like, okay,
I
well, let me
know.
go.
We know what you're talking about.
I had calamari a couple of times and I got so sick. Not just the calamari. I had drank I had a drink out and it was vodka because I don't drink either anymore like that. And so I had some vodka and that between the vodka and the calamari, I got so sick. So sick. And I was like, that's it. Okay. I hear you, body. I
Yeah.
hear you. Not gonna do it.
I'm
I'm not gonna
listening.
do it. I'm not gonna do it. So I did cheat for a couple of days, and I had some calamari and a drink, and I was like, no, I can't do this. My body reacted immediately. Well, it didn't act immediately, but it reacted like within a couple of days.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you did 3. The sciatic pain went away.
So yeah, you're gonna say probably the same thing.
Wait, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, so what made you go to the 30? So like you found your healing in day 3.
Day 3.
You really didn't have to. You could have stopped there if you wanted to. But what made you say, you know what? I'm gonna go to 30.
So Michelle talked about during that cleanse about journaling. So I started to journal everything, my weight loss and everything. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. So I saw the weight loss. So mind you, I haven't hit my goal since I had the gastric sleeve. That's a whole nother story, right? That's a whole nother story about, yeah, it was a tool, but if you don't change your relationship with food, it
That's
don't make
right.
no difference. You're gonna gain weight. Doesn't make a difference at all. It's a tool, but now that I have the tool in me and now I know how to eat, and because of this juice cleanse, and now I do a watermelon reset, because when I stopped on the 30th day and I just had soup or whatever, when I introduced food back into my diet, I did gain some weight. So I gained
Oh
8
no, you're going to.
pounds.
Yeah,
You
you're
are
going
going
to.
to.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
going
you're
to.
going.
You're going to. You're
Yeah.
going to. So I gained 8 pounds and I was like, I went to Cabo, and then my girlfriend Danny was like, what are we gonna do? So she sent me this watermelon reset. Let's do the watermelon reset. And so we started a watermelon reset group. So once a week, I watermelon reset 3 days a week, once a week. Once a week.
Good.
That's to give my digestive system a break. That
That's
is the
right.
water. There's so many nutrients in watermelon. So yeah, I do that once a week.
Oh, that's real. Like I started doing juice day Tuesdays. So like every Tuesday I juice for the whole day. And I can like feel a difference. Like it really I don't know, it keeps it levels you out. It's so
you out. It levels you out
It
because I'm so
does.
full. I'm so full when I eat because again, we talked about it earlier that we was programmed to clean the plate.
That's right.
So if the food tastes so good, even me being plant-based, even me being vegan, there is some great and amazing plant-based vegan restaurants out there. And me and my friends are the IG YouTube recipe cookers. Like we'll try all them doggone recipes from IG.
Yeah, that's what we're
vegan.
vegan. Yeah.
We always say that's the best one because I want to see it. The cookbook is cool, but I want to see it and I want to see who's cooking. Because I like to see, you know what I'm saying? And it makes
so we'll recreate it. We'll definitely recreate it. But I want to talk about that dairy and what I didn't do. So in 1996, I had to have my gallbladder removed. But the episodes that I had, because I was in so much pain, I stopped eating dairy and meat to release so I wouldn't have episodes. And I didn't have any episodes. I was still scheduled for the surgery, but I didn't know back then. I didn't know. If I would have known back then that Kai, you changed your diet. You stopped eating dairy. You stopped eating this, and you don't have the episodes. And then once I had the gallbladder surgery, I just went back to eating the way I used to.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't, but I knew I had to do something.
Wrong knowing. No one tells us. We literally are conditioned the opposite way.
And the thing is now,
we're taught you need milk.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
And the thing is, like now, it's so different because you have so much access to information. You can literally go online and find out information on,
But that's being worked on too.
Yeah, they trying to get rid of that too. So that's why we're trying to tell as many people as we can.
And scream as loud as
we can. Look,
I am spreading the gospel. I'm spreading the healthy lifestyle gospel out here. That's exactly what I'm doing. My videos and my posts is inspired. All I want to do is, I've had people DM me like, what's your juicer? They bought the juicer because of me. I had men. I was surprised that men were DMing me like, Kai, I see you working out. I need to get out there. Like, and then I see this one of my classmates, I saw him post his juice. I'm like, that's a trip. That's a trip.
Mm-hmm.
You got your girlfriend group. You know what I'm saying? But when men start to take heed and do it because you're doing it, my brother Archie done came to the workout class with me. I mean, I'm like, yeah, let's get it.
Well, being an example is attractive.
You took it right out of my mouth. It's true.
It just is. It's just a fact. Yeah. Being an example is attractive.
It's true. When people see you doing it, because you could tell people all you want. You could say to you blue in the face, look, listen, you might need to work out or you might need to change your diet. They're not going to listen to you. They're just going to watch you.
They told me until I was blue in the face. They told me. I didn't do it. I didn't change. Until I decided that I was going to change. They told me I got up to I was near 400 pounds. I was 351 pounds.
Ooh, wow.
I get so funny. I gained.
You're so far from it.
I know.
You're so far from it.
I know. But wait, you said you didn't have a threshold, and I think about that because
I didn't.
My biggest is when I was pregnant with Maverick, and when I got on the scale, I stopped getting on. I wasn't even measuring myself anymore. I said, you know what, this is just too much. Who wants to get on a scale?
How much did you get up to?
245 was the last time I got on. Then I would just lie.
How much did you gain during it? How much did you gain during your pregnancy?
I got pregnant during the pandemic. So
you got a pandemic baby?
Had a pandemic baby.
Sure
we was in the house.
We needed something to do. We just needed something to do. We thought, hey,
why not?
Come on, Maverick, come on in here.
So I was 200 something. I was first during the pandemic, I had gotten light because it was like, yay, we got time. I'm gonna work out like crazy. Then I said, well, if the world's coming to an end, why do I want to be skinny?
No, we dropped a lot of weight.
I started eating like crazy because I was like, if the world's coming to an end, I'm going to eat some pie. I'm going to eat some cake. I started wilding out. And then I had a baby during that time. And then the pandemic clearly cleared up. So I had to get my life together.
And then we're stuck with all this weight.
I'm like,
we both gained like 30 pounds.
We gained
weight.
It was
y'all
nothing
look good though.
Oh, thank you. It's just weight. We can get it all.
But so guys, if at this time also, I want them to ask questions early so that
because Facebook, Instagram has been kicking us off.
Yes,
so
they kick y'all out at 6 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah, I was like, yo, wait a minute.
Wait, right. So good. No.
So did you have any struggles during your juice cleanse? And sometimes a lot of people always say they can't do 30 because something is happening during the 30 days. So what was life like during those 30 days? Did you feel like you couldn't be social?
Right.
Did you miss, did you have any times where you felt down? Because, eating is something we do with our families, with our friends and community. So what was that experience like in doing those 30 days? Did you have any hard days or?
So what was that? April the 8th through May the 8th, right? So the first 3 days is the hardest. And then once you get to that fourth day, it's like, let's go ahead. Let's do this, right? But it was discipline. So my daughter moved to Portland May 1st. So prior to her moving to Portland, there's restaurant days. We're going to our last supper. We're going here. I went to 2 restaurants. I went to 2 of my favorite restaurants, 2 Homes and Planta. 2 of my favorite.
We got Planta out here.
And I sat there with my juice. While they were eating their good dinner, I'm like, oh, that's a new one. Well, taste it. Let me know how it tastes. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
hurry up. Let me know. And then people at work would come and their lunch, and I would smell it. And I remember Michelle saying that she just have to live vicariously through the kids because you still got to cook for the kids, right? And
That's
you
right.
make all this other stuff. And I was like, well, I just got to live vicariously through people.
That's
That's
it.
what I have to do. But it was discipline. I mean, I just had my juices. I packed my lunch pill, my lunch thing up with my juices, and I'm gone. If I know that, and I travel too. I also travel. I travel with my juice. I'll go get juice where I am, but I travel a lot. So I'll go, like you guys got to, make sure you know the juice places of where you're gonna go. And that's what I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Mm.
It's funny you should say that because the juice places are in our ebook.
Yes.
It's in the ebook. So we have just in case you don't feel like making juice or you're traveling, we have like juice bars all over the country. So wherever
Yep.
you are, you can always get a juice. So that's
Yep.
cool.
I love that.
And wait, how long did you do the water cleanse for?
The watermelon.
The watermelon, I'm sorry, the
Reset.
watermelon cleanse, the watermelon
I
reset.
do the watermelon reset once a week for 3 consecutive days. Once a week, 3 consecutive days. I do that now. I'm doing the 10-day right now, but prior to this, I do watermelon
Oh,
3
you
days a
still?
week.
Oh,
No,
oh,
this is
you're still
part of my it's part of my
doing it?
lifestyle.
Oh,
No, this is
so
part of
there's
my
no end.
no, this is part of my life. This is part of my I have to juice. Like this is part of my lifestyle. I give my digestive system a break. So this is part of my lifestyle. It's not like,
Oh,
no, I do this once a week. This is what I do. And I had watermelon juice in Zanzibar, but what I find when you travel a lot, they don't juice. They blend and strain.
yeah.
So the texture is a little different. It's still watermelon juice, but the texture is a
Yeah.
little different.
And
Yeah.
so emotionally, did you go through anything while you were doing a 30-day juice cleanse, or spiritually, did you feel anything? Like, did you feel like you wanted to connect to nature more, or did you just feel
I was in
it?
na- I was in nature. Shoot, my trainer had a baby and she was on maternity leave for 1 month, came back and we were outside at a park. I was in nature. We were working out in the park. I was in nature. I felt good, y'all. I mean,
Mm,
really. I felt
right.
good. I felt more clarity. I just
Clarity.
felt good and I just wanted to spread, like, again, I post because I know that somebody is watching.
That's right.
Somebody is
Yes.
watching. So I post because somebody is watching. And even if it's just one person, two person, whatever it is, I know that people are going through things. And whenever they ready to make the change, then you're ready to make that change.
Now you were literally almost 400 pounds, and then you are what you are now. What
I'm
would you say
two.
is the
I'll tell the numbers. Should I weigh in every morning? I weigh every morning. I'm two. I weigh. So let's go. Day one on the juice cleanse. This one right here. I was 232. Day two was 229. Day three was 225. Day four was 224. Day five today is 223.
and this is day 5.
Now, are you gonna go longer? Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do 10? Are you gonna go do 30 again?
You're like, no, you just did 30. 30 was yesterday. No,
Not this
so
time.
in terms of how you felt, now you said that you felt joy. The reason why people around you didn't know that you were that heavy was because you always were you.
Right.
You were always you. So no one could notice because it's like, you know what I'm saying? There was a light about you and
What you see
always.
is what you get. What you see
But
is what you get.
now,
Since I was a kid.
so has anything changed? So besides your weight, has anything changed with how you felt then and how you feel now in terms of, like, do you feel like there was a fog you had? Did anything get clearer work-wise? Did anything change for you on that?
It's
Or you just always have felt the same? It was literally just weight that had to be shed.
Well, in terms of my personality and me, I've always been the same. So even when I was big, I told you I was on a tennis team. I went to
Yes.
dance classes religiously. Like I
Mm,
still did that. Is when my mobility was in question and I couldn't move like I wanted to. That
Yeah.
was when I said I can't anymore because people take movement for granted and you cannot, from your
you
pinky toe to your finger to whatever. You cannot take it for granted, because once it's taken away from you, you're like you're disabled.
Right.
And so I don't take that stuff for, I don't take life for granted. So during the pandemic, so basically I was in the house for 2.5 months. I'm part of operations at my job. So I was at home for 2.5 months, but I was never outside. So me, Stacy, and Janae, we started roller skating out in the parking lot of the forum. Then they kicked us out because they had set it up for COVID testing. They said that we can't skate inside that particular parking lot. So I knew that there was a basketball court, open basketball court at this other park, and we went there. And when I'm telling you, the tribe that was created from that experience, people were
Mhm.
coming out. People were coming out because they were telling people like stay inside or whatever, but you need the sun. The
You
sun
You
has
need
need
healing.
it.
The
yeah.
sun has healing properties. So it felt like it was a Black family reunion. Every time we were out there felt like a Black family reunion from when I was a kid. When you go to the park and all the everybody gets it, that's exactly what it
Everybody
felt like.
outside. Everybody
And
know each other.
we skated. We started a roller skating club because of that. It incorporates like newbies, rink rollers, even Venice beach rollers. That's 3 different types of roller skating that was out there roller skating at that park. It was a beautiful experience. Beautiful.
I love
What
that.
what advice would you give someone who's going through it right now? They're sick, but they want to juice because I'm sure after hearing all these testimonials, they know that it works, but they just feel like they can't do it. What do
Well,
you say?
I say, first of all, you got to get you a tool. So the tool is the juicer. If you don't have a juicer, you're not going to be able to do anything. So first, if you can't invest in the NAMA, which if you look at it, break down $500. Like break that down over a year, break it over 2 years. How about break it over the 15-year warranty? Break that
Yeah,
down for the 15-year warranty. How much is that? How much are you really spending?
pennies.
But you're investing in yourself, not only you yourself as an adult. I'm an empty nester, so my kids are gone. But you can, for those who have small children, your kids can have fresh juice. You can make
Yeah,
sorbet in there. Like it's an investment in your health, period. And see, I'm chasing Debbie Allen. I want to be like Debbie Allen. So I've always said that.
yeah.
Y'all see Debbie Allen? Debbie Allen is 70
What?
something years old, and look at her still dancing.
Yeah.
That's what that is me. I've always said I wanted to be. I'm chasing Debbie Allen.
I love
Nice.
that. I
So
love
you
that.
got to do what you got to do for yourself. You got to do and for you and your family.
And you kind of said it too. Find somebody and mirror them. You want to be Debbie Allen, you got to do what it takes to be Debbie Allen, because Debbie Allen,
Don't play.
she been dancing since Fame. Now she been dancing for 50
Before
years.
Fame, right?
I know,
Exactly.
I
I
know.
know way before
Right.
Fame,
Wait,
but
yeah.
that's what I meant.
Someone asked, how many sizes did you drop?
So I went from a size 26, and I'm in a 16 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think your daughter's on.
Yes.
I think she's on.
Oh, really? I got 2 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
two girls.
So I dropped that weight, but you got to understand, people out there, I dropped 30, 35, 37 pounds since juicing, since getting with the Jump and Juice 10,000.
This is a jump juice.
I've lost 30 something pounds just doing that. And then with the watermelon reset, it balances me out. And then I still want to see that. I still want to see the movement. I haven't gotten down to my goal weight. Before my kids, I was 185 pounds. So,
But you'll get there.
Oh, you're definitely
You're 100% gonna get there.
Period. I see you.
I see your videos. You at the
You're
gym.
going to get there.
Ain't nobody can
my
tell you
trainer
you ain't
Nita
at the
said,
gym.
my trainer Nita said, it's food. You only gonna do it by what you put in your mouth. That is exactly what she said. You can get stronger. I can get stronger through training and working out, right? But ultimately, how you lose the weight is what you put in your mouth.
That's 100% true. The closest exercise that ever got my weight down was running.
You shred with running. You shred with cardio.
That's the only exercise in terms of like trying to get the scale down. All the other stuff is, like you said, is to
that and Sean T.
Oh yeah, insanity.
Insanity.
Oh, my sister did that and messed herself up. My sister
No,
did
no,
that.
it's
Well,
no
dang
joke.
it.
It's
Dang
insane. It really is insane. It's insane.
We did it before our wedding to shed up because it will shed you. It will drop. You will drop something.
You're gonna drop some
But
pounds.
you have so much energy, you're gonna start running. I ran after insanity because the energy, you just be like this.
You'd be like, all I got to do is run.
And then you'd be like,
I don't
okay,
have
I'll
to
go
do
for a run.
insanity.
Yeah. So it's different.
Yeah,
But-
that's good.
All right, so
And
does
I like you
anybody
guys'
have-
journey and story too. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, does anybody have any questions? If you have some questions, post it. Oh yeah, that's right. The NAMA, yeah, you do have payment plans with the NAMA.
Yes.
So
And I want to say thank you to you for trusting us to do the Jump and Juice 10,000 with us, because especially it was your first juice cleanse. And so it means a lot to us that, because, you know, a lot of people are like, juicing, no food. You know, that's like, what you mean, no food? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just the fact that you trusted us to join us on this mission, and then to have a testimonial like yours to go to 30 days. You know what I'm saying? 30 is gangster.
But
you know
not-
what I mean? You don't meet a lot of people that have done 30-day juice
And-
cleanses.
On the
after
first
seeing
try
the-
out, on the one out.
on the first try, and that's another thing. And like I said, you could have stopped on day 3 because you felt good.
That's the thing.
You could have stopped on day 3.
The
You could have been
healing
like,
happened. The healing
the
already
healing-
happened.
and that's
Yeah.
what I want to say too. That's what I think I'm most proud of, right? With doing this cleanse, is that we're getting people who have never juiced in their lives, like at all. And not only having juice, but wouldn't even think about it. Will curse you out.
Right.
But they're juicing with us because, especially after the 60-day juice cleanse that we did, people watched us for 60 days, watched us do our cleanse, and we got so many people. It's just amazing, y'all.
That's amazing.
Like, you know, and you also spoke about the clarity, right? During the juice cleanse, 60-day juice cleanse, the clarity that we got.
The clarity.
Like the Jumpin' Juice 10,000 was born from the 60-day juice cleanse. Like literally,
Okay.
literally in my
Because
head.
we did group juice cleanses before.
We've done juice cleanses before, but
like we had people do it with us before.
I was like, yo, Michelle, we should get like 10,000 people
Yeah.
juicing with us.
Mhm.
And she was like, you know what? All right.
And we called it jump because people complain about their knees.
Yeah. Oh my God.
A lot, you know, we teach adult workout class, double dutch aerobics. So people, my knees, and we're like, the best way to fix your knees, like your trainer said.
Yeah.
The best way to
It's
fix your
what
knees
you put
is your food.
But nobody wants to hear that.
No, they want to know what stretch, what
You hear that?
What pill?
Food. You
Yeah.
hear that? Food for your knees. Wouldn't nobody even correlate? They wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't even know that the food for the knees. They wouldn't. You don't even think about it. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Call me ignorant or whatever you wanted to call me. But during these juice cleanses, doing the plant-based, I just realized what whole food store meant. What Whole Foods meant. I just realized that. Like it was a ding ding. Like
you mean like whole food?
Eating
Yeah,
whole foods.
Yeah. Eating whole foods. That's right.
Eating whole foods.
Whole foods. Yeah.
Right.
The funny
right.
thing is, I didn't know Whole Foods what they didn't have in their ingredients. So, because I used to be like, well, why don't they have this ketchup? Or why don't they have this? They don't have any high fructose corn syrup in anything they sell.
Really?
Nothing they sell. That's why you can't find ginger ale there, or you can't find Heinz ketchup, or you can't find nothing in the store has high fructose corn syrup.
Okay.
So they make it a point not to have, certain brands won't ever be in the store. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So recently I was like, oh my God, they don't have this brand or that brand. Because high fructose corn syrup is a little.
And I want to go back to what we said before about the knees, right? Because, you know, I always say this every show that we do.
Yeah.
I used to have bad knees for 20 years since I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I thought I just had bad knees. I thought it was from sports. You know, I grew 10 inches in high school. My doctor said, oh, I grew too fast. Like all of these reasons why, like I couldn't do long trips. My knees would lock up. I couldn't do long trips. Like I would have to pull over, you know, when we do those long drives, I used to have to pull over and get out the car, and you hear my knees cracking as I'm getting up, you know, as I'm standing up. And as soon as we went vegan, maybe like 6 or 7 days. 6 or 7 days in, my knees stopped hurting me. It tripped me out. I couldn't even, like we were doing a 30-day challenge then,
yes,
but we just kept going. But I couldn't even register like how fast I healed because it's like I was tormented for so many years.
Yeah.
Like I
thought he had bad knees like everybody.
Right. The way I walk, the way I jump, like I would, I'm always careful about how I would land or how I would run.
And you won't
like all of these things, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. And as soon as we did that 30-day challenge, that's why we never went back. Now we cheat every now and then.
And we want to stop too. Now we want to be like you. We want to stop.
Because I'm gonna tell you what happens. It's the same thing that happens to you.
Yeah.
Right.
We instantly feel bad.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Like my ankles will start hurting, my wrists will start hurting.
The food is that.
Like, I'm walking up and down the stairs like an old man. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, okay. Got it.
And I did have to ask you this because, part of my healing story, and I'm having an event, guys. We'll tell you about that now before we call the kids down. So we always say, I healed naturally from fibroids. 80% of women have fibroids. 80%.
That's a big number.
Which is insanity. But my question is, when you were on the diet before, was anything affected in terms of, and was anything changed? Was anything affected? Because usually that's a signal. Our wombs give us a signal. Our uterus gives us a signal. So sometimes painful periods are a signal that our body is sick. Did you ever have any signals in that area? And was that changed?
No, I didn't have any. No, because I had my kids already when I got up to 351 pounds. But I've never, even as a kid, I didn't have cramps on my periods. So I've never had a bad period. I didn't have bad periods like that. I knew when it was coming, but I didn't have bad periods. I'm telling y'all, I was a healthy fat person, is what I was.
No, but the reason I love it is because you still have a testimony to get through, because not wanting to, it was causing other
mobility.
issues.
It was messing with my joints.
Yes.
It was messing with the nerves. It was messing with, I don't know. I can't tell you what gallbladder is from. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I still don't know. But I know that those episodes they said was because of gallbladder, and that was in 1996. And so that's when I had stopped the dairy then. But I don't, I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know why you have gallbladder problems.
None of us know. No, none of us knew.
No, we don't know.
We did not grow up. No, I said my first true perception of veganism was Erykah Badu. Like, that was very true.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only person I ever heard that was vegan. Right. And then I remember, what's the other woman? Demi Moore. I remember Demi Moore saying she was raw vegan. And I was like, she only eats carrots? Like, I was so blown away. Those were the only two people. And she washed her hair. And I was like, well, she is beautiful. What?
Right.
Those were my only, and they weren't even tangible. Right. You know what I'm saying? They weren't.
We got so many that's tangible right now. So many people are plant-based and vegan. It's amazing the information that is out there.
Amazing.
It's amazing. From Yaki to Dr. Bobby to what's the lady in Atlanta, Tassili?
Oh, that's our spot. That's where we go.
Right. It's amazing. And I'll try to find plant-based. There's a place in Chicago called Conscious Plates. It's alkaline vegan. It's off the chain.
Chicago got some vegan restaurants.
We say Atlanta.
Portland got some. Portland got the best vegan. Portland's food is ridiculously good. Their vegan food is their option. Yeah, Portland has amazing vegan food. Amazing. Seriously. And what about those parasites though? I heard somebody yesterday talk about those parasites. When I was a kid, all we heard was tapeworm is what we heard. My cousin had a tapeworm, but no one ever told you to change your diet. No one ever told you. When I was younger, no one ever said anything about change your diet for parasites. And every time I travel, when I get back, I take black walnut and wormwood, and I drink that for like 2 or 3 days when I travel and come back, because I can just feel them. You know, when you feel little creepy crawlies, it's the parasites.
I need to know about that. Wait, I'm gonna call the kids for the.
All right, we're gonna get the kids.
Sean, Phoenix, and Maverick.
Yes. If you have questions, somebody said, almond milk is not dairy, guys.
No, almond milk is not dairy. But
I love that you watch testimonials and now you're a testimonial. I just love that it comes full circle. So the way that people were motivating you, your story is gonna then help the next person. So I just love that.
You guys are seriously the people. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
You guys, the people that you have on, and they're reversing their diabetes, their hypertension, their sugar levels, their just the blood pressure, just all of that I hear is just it's amazing.
Right? Especially with all the people we know suffering. It's like you want to scream.
Well, no, the fibroids, you and your fibroids. That was a trip to me because so many women have fibroids, and look, your children are a testimony.
Yeah, and guys, I'm having an event September 15th with 4 women who healed naturally because I'm not an anomaly. And we want you to meet them in person. So we're having an in-person event, but it's also available virtually. 4 different stories of women who healed naturally in different ways. So make sure to subscribe to the website so you can get your tickets.
Subscribe to the website anyway.
Bye. So say good night.
Wait, hold on. Where's Maverick? He sleep? Does Maverick sleep? Guys, hello?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Y'all were right next to him. Sausage!
I love it. I just love the kids.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Hi, kids. How are you? You miracle babies? Or should I say just eating right babies? Just juicing babies. How about that?
This is from juicing. This is why it's insane.
Somebody said, what are the best fruits and veggies for to start juicing with?
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. Guys, do not make your juice nasty. Please juice the fruits and vegetables that you like. It's the same thing you do when you eat your food. You cook the food you like. You juice the fruits and veggies that you like. What's your favorite?
And don't make it complicated. And you can have mono juicing. If you want to just do watermelon, if you just want to do cantaloupe, if you just want to do one fruit, if you just want to do grapes, whatever. Don't make it hard, you guys. Don't make it hard.
Yes, we mono.
We mono fruit, especially like when we don't have a lot of time. I'll just throw one fruit in there, juice it, so we could get on out of here.
Yes.
But yeah, you can mono juice, so you don't even have to have vegetables in your juice. Did I log out of here?
Pineapple.
But just throw a little bit of ginger up in there.
See,
a lot of ginger. Throw a lot of ginger. Throw a lot of ginger in there.
Let me fix
I love ginger.
I like lime in my. If I just do a mono juice, I like pineapples. I like lime, just to add it. But
beautiful kids, thank you.
Thank you. On that note, guys.
Like it. Okay.
Look, Phoenix is drinking my food.
So,
guys, Michelle, tell them how you got those kids.
Oh, I got these kids because I healed myself naturally from fibroids. They told me I could not have children unless I got an abdominal myomectomy. And I proved them wrong. 3 doctors and a fertility specialist. I did a 17-day water fast, 2 30-day juice cleanses, and I only ate vegan in between. During the water fast, I had a fibroid fall out in the toilet. I was able to change my options. And then I had boop, 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 because God shows out. You know what I'm saying? You take 1 step, he'll take 2. You just got to take the step, though. You understand? You got to take the step.
You got to take it, y'all.
And that is how I have 3. That's how I always do.
Guys, Maverick, what do you want?
And we're teaching them to juice as well.
Just use your voice.
Yeah.
I see.
What do you want?
Boom.
What you want?
All right, we're saying goodnight because they were out. It's time for them to go to
bed. They're actually not going to bed. Hold on, Fifi. They're about to shoot their live in a few minutes. They're doing their juicing video.
They have the C3.
They have the
J3.
J3.
The
J3. They got the J3, which you can also get at the NamaWell.com. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us. I hope you guys were informed.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you got some value out of this conversation, let me see you type in 10K.
Subscribe to the website, DoubleDutchRaerobics.com.
Subscribe to the website. You know, you can't see it all the time on social. Sometimes social, they don't show you.
And follow Kai.
Oh,
and the Nama will change your life. The Nama will change your life.
The Nama will change your life.
The Nama will change your life.
Listen, if y'all got questions,
fruit down the chute.
Yeah, and push it for 10 minutes.
Those days are over.
You hear me?
Also, guys, we got 30 seconds. If y'all want to follow Kai, if you have any questions, go ahead.
Take the first in out. Take the first in out.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, but it doesn't cut you off.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh,
No,
man.
first in. Take that first
I know.
in off.
I'm trying to edit it now. I'm sorry.
You got 11 seconds. It's gonna go boom.
11
It's gonna catch
seconds.
up. 11 seconds. There you go.
There it is. Follow her. See y'all tomorrow. 8
Cali.
p.m. y'all. Thank you so much, Kai.
Thank you so much.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye, kids.
Bye, guys. They're kicking us off.
Just a little while.
Okay. See y'all later.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
What is any day?